my name is Peyton and welcome back to my channel. Grab your pinkity drinkity, this is about to be a long video. Alright, so today's video is a little bit different. So before we get into it, I'm going to do my fun fact about me. So today's fun fact about me is I love iced coffee. I don't always get pink drinks. My favorite way to have iced coffee is with almond milk and a little bit of caramel. There's a almond milk creamer by Silk, the brand, and it's like a caramel one. It's so good and it's only 25 calories, so I'm like, heck yeah. But I love that in my iced coffee, and I don't like hot coffee, so let's get on into the video. Hey guys, so like I said, today's video is going to be a little bit different. Instead of doing a makeup tutorial, I'm going to do what you have to even do good makeup, which is a good base. So your skin is where it all starts with. And I've always had a lot of skin problems, not like, you know, cystic acne or anything like that, but I have had mild acne. But my biggest concerns my whole life is I have early stages of rosacea, which just means that my skin has a redness to it and it's very sensitive. And then I also have dermatitis, which is these little tiny bumps that I get around my nose and around my mouth, and they hurt really bad and itch. And they look like little pimples, but they're actually not. And I just got diagnosed with all this like 4 months ago, because previously I went to Riley Hospital before I turned 18, and now I'm 19. So the past 2 years I've been going to a different one. Well, my previous dermatologist, she put me on this cream called tretinoid, and it completely made my skin go from oily to extremely dry. And it cleared out my chin, because my chin used to have little tiny pimples all over, and it cleared it up, but it made my skin so dry that I had to change my entire makeup routine and get all new products, because, you know, foundations that are made for oily skin are not the same that are made for dry skin. So it was a huge change, and I had to kind of change my whole skin routine. So then that cream was just too strong for my skin and didn't work. So then I went to my new dermatologist, and I finally got diagnosed with all that. And I have mild acne on top of the dermatitis and the rosacea. So I figured all that out, and I'm like, finally an answer as to why. I mean, it got to the point where I would wake up every morning and my face would feel like it was on fire, and it would itch and feel scratchy. And I was like, I mean, it would be like bright red too. And I was like, what is going on? Like, it would just hurt. And I mean, I remember in like 8th grade and 9th grade, I didn't even want to go to like out in public without, you know, a full face of foundation on, because I felt so embarrassed and I felt like a lobster. And so it was really hard for me, and to even like want to go in public. And so plus it just hurt. So finally, you know, I got an answer, and I finally just decided that, you know, once my skin cleared up and wasn't so bright red, I finally got the confidence to not, you know, have to wear makeup every day, because I felt like I had to. And now I just do it, you know, because of the creative part, which is the reason I got into makeup to begin with. So I'm really happy about that. But the reason I'm making this video is because, you know, I want to show that, you know, you don't have to wear makeup, you know, because you need to feel like you should cover up. It should be because you want to, and because you like the art of it, because everybody's beautiful in their own way. So I'm going to tell you guys my new skincare routine that's really helped me and worked for me, and the creams that I got from my dermatologist. So if you want to see that, then stick around. The first thing that I found that like really helps my skin just kind of wake me up in the morning is the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with Aloe, Herbs, and Rose Water. They have all different ones. Ulta, you can get these. It's only 12 bucks with this big bottle, and it lasts you a while. I've had it for a couple months, and it's still pretty full, as you can see. And I just spray this on my face every morning. It's for all skin types, it says. And it just kind of rejuvenates you in the morning, like kind of wakes your skin up, and it just feels really good once it sinks into your skin. So that's the first thing I normally use in the morning, and I got my mom hooked on it too. And then the second thing that I use is, so like I told you, I went to my dermatologist, my new one, and she gave me, after diagnosing me with the dermatitis and mild acne and what was it? Oh, rosacea. I got 2 creams from her. This is, and I'm probably not gonna say these right because I have no clue what they're called. This is pimecrolimus cream, 1%. This is what it's called. It just kind of looks like a toothpaste tube, basically. And then it's like white. It's kind of like a white thick cream. And the other one is called metronidazole gel and 0.75%. So these actually, since I've started them, it's kind of amazing because I literally don't wake up anymore. My face doesn't feel hot and itchy anymore, which is like a huge thing for me because I've always felt like that since I was a little kid. My face would feel like that. So I don't wake up anymore with my face being like beet red and feeling like I could just itch it off or scratch it off. But yeah, so that's an amazing thing to not do that, but they really helped. And also I don't get like huge breakouts anymore. I just get a couple pimples here and there, which is normal, I guess. So that's good. And then in the morning, I use those creams twice a day. So in the morning and then at night, just to keep things in balance. So every morning I use Eucerin after I put my creams on. And it's just the daily protection. It has broad spectrum SPF 30 in it. My skin is so sensitive that my dermatologist told me I have to wear this every single day, even if I don't go outside and I stay inside all day, because just the lights inside of my house irritate my skin because that's how sensitive it is. So I'm literally a vampire. Like, I could not believe that when she said that to me. I was like, what? The lights inside? She was like, yeah, your skin is that sensitive. So if anybody else has sensitive skin like I do, and you're like having a problem with it, Eucerin will help. And you can get this at Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, whatever. But it's pretty cheap, and a little bit goes a long way because it's like kind of runny and thick. So yeah, that's what. Okay, the last step of my face routine is at night. I put on this Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. I was very uninformed about, I always had oily skin, and I thought with oily skin that you didn't need to moisturize, but it's actually very important no matter what kind of skin type you have, because when you have oily skin, your skin is actually overproducing because you're not moisturizing it enough. So I put a moisturizer in my routine, and my skin does better with like all natural things. So this is kind of pricey, but it works great, and it's a big bottle, so it lasts forever. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. It's like made with all natural things, and it says skin protectant with Fab Antioxidant Booster. I just put a little bit of this on every night because it is thick. It helps hydrate dry, parched skin, relieve minor irritation due to eczema and other conditions for the face and elsewhere. So that's what I use. So this is my skincare routine and all my issues. So if you have any similar issues or you can't figure it out, I hope any of the products that I use might help you out. Or maybe if you're thinking about seeing a dermatologist or are seeing and the products aren't working for you, maybe you could suggest some of the ones that I'm using. Maybe they would help you out in any way. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you do, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below if anything has helped you.